My name is Mandy Holmes and I'm a stylist from Chicago, Illinois. I'm here to show you an updo that can be worn casually or it can be worn for a formal event. In order to prep the hair, as you can see my model's prepped already, I used Amika Touchable Hairspray for hold. I used the Amika 5P iron set by taking random sections just to give it some texture and some curl. And I used the Amika dry shampoo to get rid of some of the oil at the scalp. I also used the Amika oil treatment to add shine. You're also going to need bobby pins, rubber bands, clips, and a teasing comb. So we're going to go and get started. You're going to start off by sectioning out the top section. You're going to use the arches of the eyebrows, and you're going to move back to right before the crown. You're going to go in, and you're just going to clip this section right out of the way. You're going to move to the sides, grab your teasing comb, because you want nice clean sections on this part. You're going to take from where your section started on the top and move to right behind the ear. Go ahead and clip that part out of the way. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side, starting at the top and sectioning off right behind the ear. Clip that out of your way. Okay, so now we're working with the mohawk section for this. You're going to start at the crown area. You're going to grab about, I'd say, about an inch section thick. You're going to bring it straight up and you're going to tease. You're going to let that fall over your hand and kind of smooth it out with your comb. You're going to take your first section that you clipped out of the way, and now depending on your model or your client's hair type, sometimes you can just flip this over to give it a bump. Other times you may need to go in and tease. Now this is more of a messy updo, but the top part you want to get pretty clean. So you're going to smooth this straight back. You're going to bump it. And when you pin, you're going to pin horizontally. So your pins go like this. You're going to grab this section. And the pins are just kind of to keep your bump in there. You're going to take a rubber band for extra security. And you're going to secure that into a ponytail. Now, you're going to take your ponytail, you're going to split it into two sections, and you're going to twist by overlapping loosely. Go ahead, take your teasing comb, and you're just kind of going to rough that up a little bit. Once you're done with that, take your section, you're going to go in a clockwise motion, and you're going to wrap it into kind of a pinwheel style. You're going to pin the four corners to secure it into place. And I'll show you what I mean about four corners in just a second here, once we get this pinned in. Now remember, it's okay if it's messy because that's the look we're going for. Okay, four corners are going to be this way and this way. Okay, and because we're working in the mohawk section, we're going to go ahead and grab an even section in the back. You're going to have three sections total. So we're just going to take this, we're going to smooth it with a comb. You want to try to not get any splits in there. So smooth it the best you can. You're going to grab a rubber band. You're going to find that this will become very repetitive throughout this hairstyle. Secure it into a ponytail. You're going to split that section, wrap it, and you want to loose wrap because if it's too tight when you tease the hair, you're just going to cause more damage to the hair. We don't want that. So just kind of loosely, just giving it some texture. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to wrap it clockwise. And pin the four corners. Now, depending on the hair type, my model has a lot more hair than most people. Some people have less hair. You can determine how many pins you want to use. Sometimes 4 is too many, sometimes 4 is not enough. Okay, now for this last section, I'm going to do the same exact thing that we just did. Smooth. And take your rubber band. Just one. Secure that ponytail. Split it into 2 sections. Twist. And we're going to tease. We're going to go ahead. Secure that into place. And then we're going to move to the sides. Now on the sides, the Amica oil works great for this to kind of calm down any flyaways, which we've already used in the prep. You're going to take a section about 1/4 of an inch. You're going to split that into 2 sections, and you're going to begin a rope braid. So you're going to take the bottom section, you're going to twist up, crisscross it, and you're going to grab your next section, add that in, and twist that up. Continue doing this. This might take a little practice. The smaller the pieces you grab, the more definition it gives. So just continue to twist, adding in small pieces. And you want to pull this pretty tightly so it stays. And we're going to twist back to the middle section. You're going to grab a pin, and you're going to pin it through the twist. So if this is your twist, your pin is going the opposite way. That's going to secure it and keep it from moving. Now if you're going to have your leftover pieces, we're going to do the same thing we did in the back. We're going to twist it up, tease, It usually only takes one pen, sometimes two. We're going to do the same exact thing on this side. Section it out, break it into two, and start on the bottom, crossing up, grabbing smaller sections, and pulling pretty tight. Now, like I said, this might take a little practice. Try it out a couple times. And with the excess, you're just going to twist back. Grab your pen. We're twisting to the middle section. And secure into place. Twist your leftover pieces, which should already be sectioned out into two pieces because you were wrapping them around each other. Remember, you want it loose. And you're going to pin that. And now this is the part where you can go back in. If there's any loose pieces, you can go ahead and secure that. If there's any pieces that you want to pull out and put some curl in, we can finish it off. With the curling iron. Make it kind of fun. We're going to finish off with some hairspray. And then in the front, if you find that you want a little more volume up here, you can just use your teasing comb. And because it's secure with all the pins and the rubber bands, you should be able to just kind of get in there and pull forward. And that's our updo. I hope you enjoyed watching. Feel free to make any changes, make it your own, have fun with it, practice. Thank you.